Hey everybody, this is Levi from BayFoils, and today we're going to show you how to install a carbon nose cover for your flight board. We've been using these carbon nose covers for a couple of years, and it really helps us out to protect the nose of our boards, especially since we're on a dock, it's concrete or wood. Resting your flight board on the nose and the wing on raw asphalt, especially with an Explorer battery on it, it's generally not great for it. And so these nose cones from Foil Factory are really awesome to install on your board. They're super easy to do, and they really go a long way to protect your board from getting damaged during your setup and takedown process. So we're gonna go over what's included in the package and more in this video, but please first like and subscribe. We make these DIY videos for people out there who do not have a local shop to get this kind of stuff done. Obviously, if you are unfamiliar with, this kind of stuff, please do not do anything to your board. If you're not 100% confident in your abilities, you can always find a local partner who can do this stuff for you. If you're in California, you can bring it to us. We'll get the parts, we'll put it on your board, no hesitation. And with that, let's get into the video.
So first, let's take a look at what comes with your purchase. Foil Factory is a great shop based out of Florida, and they ship it in this nice little reusable bag. This is our nose cone right here. This one is specifically made for a carbon classic 100 liter. And then here's your little accessories pouch with all of the tools you need to get this nose cone all taken care of. There's a couple alcohol prep pads, glue, the applicator, and a little piece of sandpaper. Oh, also, there are some instructions. Super important. Probably read these. So first thing you want to do is mount the nose guard onto your board. You want to put the logo side facing down, as the flush part of the board, the flat part, is on the top. You're going to want to try wiggling both corners and adjusting the center placement to make sure that there's not too much wobble. If it wobbles from side to side, you need to readjust the center line. It takes a little bit of doing, but once you got it, you'll feel there's not much wobble. Once you got it nice and seated, take some masking tape and mark the edges of each of the ends of the nose guard. And then I also add a little bit in the middle here, so I know where to sand. Take an alcohol prep pad and clean the surface really good before starting anything else. You want to make sure there's no salt or anything that can get in the way of the glue. Included with the purchase is a piece of 100 grit sandpaper, which, I'll be super honest, is kind of rough. I would probably start with some 240 and then use some 100 grit. Basically, we just want to scuff up the area where we're going to be applying the glue to the cone. So you don't have to sand it and remove all the paint, but we want to roughen it up so that it has a nice semi-porous surface for the adhesive to make contact to. In general, glues don't really like securing to really high gloss surfaces. So this is some ASMR content. I'll probably speed all of this up. Make sure to flip the board, do the non-painted side as well. Take a little bit of alcohol and the rougher sandpaper, and you can sand it all off. You want to make sure you remove all the tacky stuff that connected the plastic to the bottom of your board. We don't want any existing glue to be on there because it'll just make the new adhesive not work 100%. Obviously, you probably want some extra alcohol if you do have a lot of residue on there. Elbow grease and alcohol will eventually get it all removed. Once you got it nice and sanded, you can move on to the next step. Before we start working with the glue, this tissue paper that they wrap the nose guard in makes a good little cover for your working surface, so you don't get adhesive all over the place. I just tore it in half and put some on the board and put some underneath the nose cone. Shake up your adhesive so that it's not like separated, and then apply the adhesive to both the inside of the nose guard and on the nose of the board itself. So this little applicator works great. Just get it nice and coated, and then just glob it in there. Once you're all done with the nose cone, you can apply it directly to the nose of the board. The little container of glue that it comes with is plenty to get a good coating on both the nose and the nose guard. And then make sure you really do get the underside as well. Once you've got a good coating, wait about 15 to 20 minutes for the glue to become tacky. You'll know whether it's tacky or not if you take the brush and tap it. If it's still like really liquid and comes off onto the brush, it's not ready yet. Once it's a nice consistency, just go ahead and push the nose guard on there, making sure you take care that the placement is within the taped lines you already put down. Next thing you want to do is take some lines of tape and tape the nose guard in place. You really want to pull hard on the tape to keep it sandwiched down real good. The more tension you have, the better and closer it's going to sit on the nose guard. Once you got it all secured, let it dry for 24 hours before putting it in the water. You really don't want to risk having the glue be not 100% set before trying to ride it. And that's basically it. Hopefully this was helpful. Again, if you want a nose guard installed on your board, we not only sell the nose guards from Foil Factory, but we also do the installations. You can bring your board to us. We can get you really hooked up. Also, check out Foil Factory. They're a really cool shop, and they make foil nose cones for regular foil boards too, not just flight boards. So I'll have all their links in the description. And again, thanks for watching the video, and we'll see you on the water.